The person on screen right now is the person who suggested this. So thank you. And yes, I am taking suggestions right now. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get on. This book has mentions of torture, so please, yeah. Anyways, Todoroki was sleeping in bed, cuddling the love of his life. But sadly, he had to leave for work soon. Kissing your forehead and getting up from the bed you two shared. Walking to the bathroom and doing everything he needed, putting his hero costume on and looking at you again. He swears to you. At the time of morning he gets up, the sun made it look like you glowed. Everything that he loved about you shined. Keyword, made it look like you glowed. Once finished, he walked to his children's room. They were both infants, almost 1 year old. He walked to where one of the twins slept. She was your daughter, of course. But he bent down and laid a kiss on her head. She moved her hands towards her mouth and looked like she was about to giggle, but she didn't. Then he went to his son and did the same, but he was different. He grabbed the blanket his mother bought for the two of them, each having their own, and bringing it to his mouth, and looked like he was going to cry, but didn't, thankfully. He then left the house. You had woken up 2 hours after Todoroki left. You yawned your sleepiness away, getting up and doing everything you did in the morning. Surprisingly, the twins didn't wake you up. Walking into your room, you saw them sleeping peacefully. Your son, Akihito, was cuddling his blanket, and his sister, Ichika, sleeping with nothing. You giggled out. Seeing them sleep made you tired. You hadn't gone to sleep for weeks now, but now you had other things to do. You closed the door and walked over to the office, sitting down and opening the computer, and finally getting to work helping your husband. Finding a criminal or mass murderer. He was wanted for killing 8 heroes, 6 villains, and 20 citizens. He was good, but you were better. Analyzing every photo, your eyes went everywhere. Boom. Found you. You spoke. Seeing just a little of his face, you could find him. Wherever he was, you could find the location, longitude and altitude of where he was. You left the room and grabbed your phone, texting your husband. Found him. Just 1/20th of his face, but I found part of it so I can find him quite quicker. Find him quite quicker if you could get another photo. You texted, that's great. I'll try and send more photos around his crime scenes. He texted, thank you, hun. Love you. You texted, I love you most. He texted. You set your phone down and walked back to the computer to see if you could find anything else. Sitting and opening back up the files, you noticed something. The latest crime was near your street. So you hurried and looked at all the other photos, and it seemed to get closer and closer to your house. You panicked. Using your quirk, you could see through his eyes, and he was right in front of the house. But something was different, and your vision changes to a building and wrote down everything. Then you ran to get your phone, but once you grabbed it, it was shot out of your hand. A bullet right through it. Wow. Got here just in time before you could call your sweet little husband. He spoke. What do you want? You huffed out. He chuckled. Nothing really. Just wanted to piss off Shoto. He spoke. And kill me? He'll just come get you faster than now. You huffed. Well, that won't happen. He aimed his gun, and you were shot right in the neck. But instead of blood oozing down your neck, it was nothing. But you felt sleepy, ending up trying to get up and falling asleep, falling to the floor, and all you saw was his smile. Todoroki, are you fine? Deku asked his friend as they were in a meeting. No, my wife hasn't replied, and she always does. He spoke, looking at his phone. It has been 20 minutes since he sent you photos. He was staring intently at his phone. I'm sorry, but I'm leaving early. He spoke, getting up from his chair. Huh? Icy hot? What the fuck? You just fucking got here.
Bakugo yelled at him. You're not my concern right now, he spoke, walking out of the room to his car. Now at his house, he opened the door to see the window in the living room, facing the kitchen, broken. His eyes widened as he ran to the twins' room. They were surprisingly still fast asleep, but thanks to him barging in, both of them had woken up and walked in and picked both them in one hand. They had been crying, but now, on their favorite sides, Akihito on the cold side and Ichika on the warm side, had fallen back to sleep. He then walked out of the room to your office. That's when he saw the note. He read it. End of Masutafu. South blue apartment, second floor, next to gray one. That was it. He walked out and placed the twins on the couch. And he noticed that your phone had a bullet in it. He grabbed his phone and called his sister. Are you with Mom? Can you two watch Akihito and Ichika for me sometime? I think Yin has been taken and I don't want to leave the two by themselves. And you two are the only people that are the closest and that know about them. Thank you. You and the twins were supposed to be a little secret to the world, just in case something like this were to happen. But one day the media found out when you two were on a date, but thankfully his sweet little babies were still a secret. After a couple of minutes cuddling his babies, his mother and sister had arrived, and with that he thanked them and went to your office and saying goodbyes to see his mother and sister. P.S. They were very happy to see the twins again, but worried about you. He texted Deku. We need to go there. Todoroki texted, but sending a picture. Why? Deku texted. I'm not listening to a dumbass like you. Bakugo texted. Because it's where Gunkill is. He texted. Wait, Yin found him? Deku texted. Yes, and I believe he has her. He texted. We'll be there soon as possible. Deku texted. Finally, I get to beat some fucking ass. Bakugo texted. In this, he closed his phone and drove there. He finally made it with Deku and Bakugo getting there 3 minutes after he did. She's in there, and I'm sure of it. This is gonna be fun. Bakugo blasted up there. Kachan! Oh shit, this is supposed to say Deku, but it says Bakugo. Give me a moment. I'm sorry, it bothers me. Deku said, reaching out to him, then going after him. Ugh, I wanted this to be quiet, but I guess not. Todoroki sighed, following right after. God damn, you were too easy. Bakugo spoke, holding him in a chokehold. Todoroki walked over to him. Where is Yin? He asked in a deadly tone. She's in the other room. He spoke out. Deku handcuffed him and was taking him away. Todoroki walked into the bedroom and saw you had cuts all over your body. You looked to be crying. Yin, he called out, and you looked right up to him. He ran to get you out of the ropes he had you in. You were crying, and all he could do was comb through your hair and say nothing but loving words and compliments. Wait, are the twins all right? You asked, still crying. Yes, they are. He spoke, hugging you tighter, and hugging him back. And when you hugging him back, he kissed the top of your head and took you home with him. And the two you loved oh so much. Bro, I ended up writing this in a whole day when the person asked me. Sorry, I cannot pronounce your username. The person who asked me, Kariki, I think, She5K? She5Key. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. I'm so sorry if I butchered it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you all so much. And see you all tomorrow. Bye. Mwah.